Yo, what's going on, everybody? Keep them almost in full color. And before we begin, there will be some visuals that are graphic in nature. If you do not do well with that type of content, don't care for it, you can click off this video. We totally understand. If you don't do well with it but want to hear about it, well, just, turn your phone upside down. But we're talking about the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 campaign. Before we begin, I do want to say I truly like what they have done. I talked about in Valkyrie Elysium, Square was just dropping all these demos for people to try out. And here they let the people who pre-order Call of Duty get access to the campaign early. This was really smart for them. Reason being is because we know that the Call of Duty campaigns normally don't get touched. People want to get right into the multiplayer. That's the pull for them. That is what's their bread and butter. The campaigns are an afterthought for a lot of people. But people like myself who really want to play the campaign and feel torn about it now have a way to not feel torn. So we got this campaign, and I'm so glad that they did this because this campaign is amazing. A lot of callbacks, a lot of Easter eggs, a lot of things that they took from Modern Warfare 2, the original one, and brought over, but at the same time they kept its identity, its new identity, should I say, with air quotes above it. But hey, new Modern Warfare 2, do we pay homage to the old Modern Warfare 2 to Respawn, or the dev team that is now Respawn? To those guys, we paid homage to them, but we are still moving the needle forward. You love to see it. You just kind of love to see that type of thing. And I guess, we'll start visually. Visually, this game is amazing looking. It's everything that you would expect from this type of studio, this big of a studio. This is what you would want. This is some fidelity that you don't even expect from this group, I feel like, by way of a single player campaign. But then again, I haven't played a single player FPS campaign in some time, so hey, correct me if I'm wrong. But when I was looking at some of these visuals, I was like, yo, you guys really stepped it up. I think the fans are happy about the way that this game looks. It's amazing. Now, I don't know how it is on the old gen consoles, but I can tell you on the PS5, everything runs so smoothly and so seamlessly. The thing that ties this game together are the voice actors. And the complementary thing is the seamlessness of everything that occurs. I'm talking no load screens. Everything is just happening. When the characters are talking in the helos and all that, when you get on the ground, you go right on the ground. Everything is just happening nonstop. This really reminds me of a Michael Bay movie, or if for those who have watched Sicario, this reminds me of the movie Sicario. The different locations, people are going from point A to point B. There's something going on here, something going on there. You got FBI, CIA, all these special ops groups. It's big. It is one of those types of experiences, and they just deliver. These voice actors really tie it all together. They all kill, and it's one of those things where you feel like the voice actors may have been in the same room together. I don't know. They all seem like they all kind of talked with one another and really made this thing gel. Like it just really is a good experience through and through. Emotion is felt. They hit on all cylinders with this whole voice acting thing. The music is great. The gunfire is great. When you're looking at the screen, the gunfire matches. When you see the muzzle flash, like everything is just so dynamic and everything is just playing well with each other. It's just one of those experiences where you're just having a really good time. And do you know when you're having a good time? When you lose track of time. This is what happened with me in this campaign. I lost complete track of time. I believe it took me roughly 6 hours. It was like 6.5 maybe to beat, which I feel like personally with this type of game, that works well for me. I'm happy with that. 6 hours of this, and the whole thing felt like a movie the entire time through and through. You had your high moments where things were really crazy, where things were messed up and they jarred you. But then they kind of pulled you back with some slow down missions, and then they went right back into it, got you ramped up again, pulled you back down with a slow mission, then got you with a car chase or whatever. They did it so well. I love how they kind of got your heartbeat up and bring your heartbeat down some. Got your heartbeat back up, bring your heartbeat back down some. And even in the moments where they're slow moments, they're critical moments, which, still feel intense. Kudos to this campaign. It's absolutely amazing. One thing I will say that I did want to highlight is I don't know how people feel about the haptic triggers. I personally liked what they did with it. they didn't go crazy. I feel like they did a good job with having it give you some feedback in crush moments or clutch moments. Guns feel different when you shoot them. I think that just gave that another layer of immersiveness. Sometimes I did not notice the haptic triggers, and other times I really noticed it. So I don't really know if I was way too in the moment and I just was pulling the hell out that R2 trigger, or it just really didn't exist in that moment. It is something I'll probably go back and look through. I played the game on normal for my first go round. I will go up to veteran or hardened at some point. Through and through, I love this campaign. It's dope. It's amazing. I definitely encourage anyone to just try this campaign. I think it is super, super worth it. And from what we got out of this campaign, I am really looking forward to the full multiplayer experience. I did play the beta and get to experience that. I had a good time with that. So I am quite happy with what we got with that. Just really thinking it's not going to be buggy, but who are we kidding? There are going to be bugs. People are going to knife the ground 5 times and, you know, get a pred missile. I don't know. With that being said, I may do something for the multiplayer itself. Maybe not, because we've got Star Ocean and Bayonetta 3 reviews coming out. I don't know how I'm going to do those, but we'll do them together. Not like we'll do them like we're not. Hit that subscription button, notification button, and to check us out next time where Sexy Keith may appear for a Bayonetta 3. Who knows? But as usual, peace, be easy, be blessed.